Sometimes we find ourselves in these awkward positions in life where we're going through periods that are extremely difficult. In fact, we're suffering. And sometimes we're suffering in silence and no one sees what we're going through. So during this time of suffering, my question to you is, how do you deal? How do you handle it? Are you praying more? Are you asking more questions to our Father? What gets you through it? What is your perception after you go through it? Because in my perception, I believe suffering adds so much wisdom. It brings about more humility and more understanding about life. And it gives you more compassion for others. When you've been through some really rough times in life, you're not so quick to judge people. Sometimes it makes you want to understand more, right? See things from another person's perspective instead of your particular perspective. Because you've been through some deep things. Some things sometimes, often, maybe you thought was going to break you. But it didn't. It made you stronger. It gave you more wisdom. It gave you more courage. It gave you more love. It gave you more firmness, more strength. We all suffer. No matter who you are, where you've been, there's always going to be a lot of challenges. There's going to be pain that comes with that challenge. My question to you is, what are you going to see through it? How are you going to grow through it? What are you going to know that you know through it? Sometimes it stifles us. Sometimes in an instance, we want to give up because it seems like it's too much. But don't give up. This is the time to fight for your life. This is the time to work smarter, stronger, be wiser in the steps that you take. And don't just think about what you're going through, but look ahead, because there's going to be beauty on the other side of that suffering. My favorite book that I love to reference is Job. All the suffering that he went through. Yes, he experienced times of bitterness in his life, times of depression, but our Father never gave up on him, despite of his actions, despite of his failures. Our Creator never gave up. So in your time of suffering, remember that you're loved. Remember that you're needed. Remember that you're cared for. And remember to keep plugging along. Don't just look at the immediate situation or the pain, but see the outcome. Understand that you're going to get through this. There are going to be beautiful days ahead. You have to just keep pushing forward. Don't give up during the process. And make sure you keep a strong prayer life. Cry out. Speak out. Fasting is required at times. But whatever you do, as long as you have breath in your body, you will make it. Remember that there are people that have survived being homeless. There are people who have survived cancer. There are people who have come back from the dead. There's nothing that can go on in your life that you can't overcome. Have a positive mindset. Renew your mind on the word. Remember your identity and whom you come from, and that you are loved in such a beautiful way that words can't always express.